Hello again everyone, how are you all, and hope you're all well. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for clicking subscribe and following the journey of this terrible Rob the Robot. I thought I'd be on this side of the camera for once because I've got quite a few new people join the channel. So yeah, this is me, I am this ginger, it's not special effects. And also a little bit of housekeeping. Well, where was this Rob the Robot found? This Rob the Robot was found in an abandoned warehouse for a shop that was local to where I am. The shop closed down about 30 years ago, and the only people that have been in there, as you can tell by the state of it, were the pigeons. So yeah, not really looking forward to this, but I'm looking forward to seeing the end result. I have got masks, I have got gloves, I've got all safety measures in place because there's been a lot of people concerned with the state of this. I know the risks. I am protecting myself, cleaning my hands, washing, everything else. And yeah, this is going to be part 2. Today, we're going to be dealing with the NES and the pads. Next week, we're going to be dealing with Rob the Robot, and then finally the main board and trying to source a Zapper gun for it. And I think there's also supposed to be another cartridge as well from the pictures that I've seen. So yeah, we'll look to see towards the end whether we can find those or we can purchase them. And we'll just have a final reveal at the end. So if you want to follow the journey of this Rob the Robot, from pigeon shit covered to display worthy, then don't forget to like this video, share, and if you feel like it, subscribe, because the more people that see this, the better, because it's a one of a kind. This is a one-off. I'd like to see somebody else find a Rob the Robot display in this condition. So, as you can tell, I'm kind of waffling, but let's just do this. Alright, here we are back at Rob the Robot, and unfortunately leaving it for a couple of days didn't clean itself, so I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, not looking forward to it. This spatula here, the best tool I've found and used. It will no longer be used for any kind of cooking, but this was absolutely perfect for getting underneath there to get these tabs off, because as we saw in the first one, they're held on by these double-sided tape things, and it just worked a treat. It really did. So yes, that godsend really was. And for the people who have been concerned about the chair is in a spare room at the back of the house which nobody goes into. And it's going to be thrown away after this. Nobody uses it. The base is broken, everything else. It's not a chair that anyone uses. That's why everything's done down back here, away from anyone. Windows will be open, it'll be cleaned and properly sterilised after, because I know that you were all concerned about that. Right, so yeah, let's get on. We had a look at the pad the first time. Now we have managed to take off the second pad, so we'll go for a nice, quick, close look of these. Oh. More cable down the hole. I thought I got it all. Where is it? Look at all the crap coming out of there. You know, when you think you're prepared and you've sorted everything so you're not faffing about on camera, and then you realise you forgot a cable. Hey, you got it. That didn't move, honest. Right, so yes, let's have a look at these close up. These never used NES pads, still got the sticker on the back. It would have been impossible to keep that sticker there. Yeah, it's definitely for display use only, because we've got a bit more of it there. One thing I am concerned about is this here, because this plugs the hole that goes into the base, and if I just turn it to this side a little bit, there is one here for the gun. Now, I'll be able to source the gun, but I don't think I'll ever be able to find the one that fills that. So, yeah, may not be 100% complete when finished, but we'll do our best. Right now, let's have a look at this NES. Let's put you over here, these pads, because that's what we're going to clean today. And the NES. It doesn't look any better closer up, does it? Let's rotate it around so you can see. Not very yellowed. I'll give it that. And I have decided I'm going to leave this as an empty shell. For the simple fact that there are so many NESs out there. But there can't be too many display models with like nothing inside. Look, you can see all the way from the back there. yeah. Oh, not looking forward to this. And, oh, again, it was there. It's definitely display use only. They've definitely gone out of their way to cover these stickers up with those pads. I would have thought it would have been on there. Yep, still there. And, I don't know. Oh, that fell off. We can sort that. So, today, the NES and the pads. I'm going to take them outside. I'm going to get the majority of the gunk and bird crap off them, and then we're going to give it a bath. Let's see how they turn out. Wish me luck. Right, and we are back. Yeah, wow, that was an experience. I'm glad I've done it. Although I now know what I've got to do for the rest of this board. Who knew that 30-year-old bird crap would turn into concrete and weld itself to the plastic? Because that took some getting off. It really did. That was stubborn. But we got there. We got there. I'm glad I separated this up into different parts, because I think I'd be cleaning for a week getting this thing looking nice. So first of all, we're going to take a look at what the pads look like after all of that cleaning. And honestly, if you didn't see me clean them, you would swear that I have just got some new pads. I mean, they're still not together yet because I've not completely finished, but just look at those. Look at those pads. They look a million times better. I have to keep thinking to myself that if anybody else had seen this whole unit would have gone in the skip. It would. Somebody would look to that and go, what the hell? Nobody could clean that. I'm going to clean it. And we did. We've cleaned these ones. Yeah, they do look amazing. And they are brand new, never been used, because, as we saw as well when we opened them up, they said not for a resale or for display purposes only, I think it was. The cables were not cut or anything. They were just wires put in there for show. The same as the PCBs. And these are genuine, unpopulated PCBs from Nintendo that have been sitting there for 30 plus years. And this answers my question that I asked last time. Should I make this a working NES? Now that I've seen the pads I've got nothing inside them. I don't think the cartridge has got anything inside it. And then that also means that Rob is probably going to be empty as well. We have to keep this original. There are NESs out there. You can find them anywhere. You can't find X-Display one, which just got unpopulated boards inside. The same as the pads. I could get a couple of pads for like £10 to put them in there, but this to me is a little bit more special. I really think this is something else. I like that. Now the NES itself, then the top. Again, I cannot believe how stuck on there it was. But, I said, not finished yet, not all complete put back together because I may end up retro brighting it. Look at that. You wouldn't believe that is the same NES, would you? It is, because look, it's still got the stickers on the bottom. I've not took them off yet. But yeah, look at it. Look at the top. And now this is why I want to ask as well. And I'm going to ask this to you guys, let me know in the comments. Should I retro bright this or should I leave it like this? And hear me out. It's not just because I'm being lazy and don't want to do it. Again, you can get a nice mint NES. But this is not a nice mint NES. This was covered in bird crap. And because of that, either the acid in it or, you know what I mean, something like that. Something has made it marble in a very unique way. Now, should I keep that? Should I leave this like this? Or should I retro bright it? I've never done retro brighting before. I'll either have to ask people's advice or send it off to someone who can do it. Because I just never saw it. I've done the sun brighting method and that works really well, but never retro bright. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know in comments. The flap comes really well. Why is it with NESs that this part sometimes yellows or doesn't yellow compared to the rest of it? Again, let me know in comments. Yeah, come up really, really nice. So yes, that's part one. There's going to be many parts to this series. There's going to be fixing up Rob, as I said, next time, and then the main board, and I'm looking forward to that, because when we can finally get this all put back together, get some photos taken, it's a one of a kind, isn't it? It really is a one of a kind. But when I started today, I didn't think these would look like this, but I'm so glad that they have. And if you want to continue following the journey of this NES and that Rob the Robot, and I've got a lot more stuff to fix up, I'll let you know in the next video what other things we've got coming after this Rob the Robot restoration. So please like this video, share, subscribe, and yeah, on to the next one. Almost done, almost. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you again next time. Bye.